Okay, if you're watching these in sequence, you're probably wondering, why the heck did she split them up? But this is going to be about gay bars and social affection. Now, full disclosure, I am not a bar person. I don't like bars. I don't like going into bars. I don't like being in bars. But obviously, because of the social interaction and the support group meeting there, it's important for me to go be social. So, I guess my question is, obviously the gay bar is a safe zone. You know, I guess it depends on who runs the bar and what they're trying to do. But, you know, in this case, it was very safe for trans women, and especially, you know, first-time folks like myself, definitely a safe zone. But I want to talk a little bit about social affection. Now, I was prepared for the, you know, if someone was to come up and hit on me or whatnot, which, you know, it's, you know, I'm married, number one. I'm not really into that. Not looking for anything right now. I'm trying to figure out which, you know, end is up. I don't need complications in my life. But, you know, you would think that, okay, as a trans woman, if someone hits on you, you'd be flattered. You know, but at the same time, as I'm learning, there are men out there who like trans women, and trans women at all different stages of being trans women. Pre-op, post-op, pre-op to a certain degree. You know, I think they call them admirers. You know, there is a gender spectrum, there's probably a sexual attraction spectrum, and you get into stuff like fetishes and whatnot. Transvestism, other things. But, you know, the social affection, I wish I would have said when I was approached, you know, thank you for the interest you've shown in me, and I hope I'm not being too direct, but I'm really not interested, and I don't want to be touched. I don't want to be, you know, it almost sounds like a video that you have, like when you have a daughter or a child or a son, and you're like, okay, you know, if that boy touches you, you know, or you let him know in no uncertain terms, you're not interested in that kind of thing. You know, that's kind of what I felt like you know, second, as I was driving home, I'm going, how could I have handled that differently? You know, so that's something to be concerned about, is that, you know, but I could see myself maybe 20 years ago, you know, like wanting to be out, wanting to pass, wanting to, you know, you imagine, you know, oh, I'm going to press this button and I'm going to be a woman, and, you know, everything's going to work out well and guys are going to hit on me, and, you know, what am I going to do from there? Tee hee 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 hee. But, so I kind of was prepared, you know, in a way. I wasn't surprised, I'll put it to you that way. Now, obviously, not the most female-looking gal in the world. Still trying to find out, again, which way is up. But, you know, just something to be aware of. If you are in a gay bar, and, you know, obviously, it's kind of funny on my way out. You know, after all this, you know, oh, you're so beautiful, and, well, to the group, not to me. I'm the ugly, the good-looking girl's ugly friend, I guess. But it was like, you know, after all that, I walked outside on my way out, and, you know, in the dark, who do I run into but this guy and his friend? And I'm like, oh no, you know, get ready to pound through these guys. And, you know, he was like, oh, you know, whatever. He was, you know, I don't know. But, as I was hastily retreating to my car and wondering how fast I could get inside of it, you know, I heard him say to his friend, oh, you got nothing to worry about, that's a man. And, ooh, that kind of hurt. But it's true. And as I was driving home, it kind of, you know, on the one hand, it shook me up anyway. But as I was driving home, I'm like, you know, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do mentally But physically, yeah. To someone else, yeah. Physically I am a man in a dress. I'm a man with a stuffed bra. And that's not what I want to be. And I guess that's why I want to do hormones. But it's kind of sad. It was very sobering. The drive home, initially I was not at 100% anyway emotionally, but, really it was like, God, I can't show you here. God, I want these breasts to be real as I can make them, So anyway, so this video is again, gay bars, social affection. Be aware of what you get yourself into, I guess. But that's all for now, so bye. If you have any experiences or suggestions, put them in the comments.